welcome to our first video on Feel the Play TV. This segment we call Chopping It Up. I'm T4. I'm here with my good mate Sanch.
You saying, bro, you good? That was alright. Well done. That was decent.
This guy's a comedian. Listen, it's been a long journey, like, all jokes aside, and I can't even believe I'm behind the camera right now. It's kind of surreal, but we started, in November, to be exact? November the 20th?
Bro, I remember the day.
Listen.
But yeah, I think the Watford game, innit? It was the Watford game.
So Ollie's last game.
Yeah.
And to be honest, I wasn't even going to, like, do a video and whatnot, but for those that don't know, I've done a fan cam, basically just giving my feelings towards the current regime and what had to be done. It's funny because it's a weird one, isn't it? Like,
so no, the reason it's weird is because obviously I've been doing the fan cams with he's a good mate now, Flex from United View.
Yeah.
And I was obviously on all of that. But my boy over here, he's always been someone who's, you know, a private person, doesn't want to get in front of the camera, doesn't even want to get in front of snaps, pictures, etc. So it was like, I remember you spoke to me at Tottenham saying I should do my own thing.
Yeah.
But obviously, me on my own, it was never for me. Not because I'm not confident enough, or not because I'm not on it, but it's just I didn't think what we're doing now
would materialize,
will bang as much if I done it alone.
Yeah.
So, yeah, this is mad. This is mad right now. I know Watford was a mad game. It was a madness, but this is crazy right now to have you sitting here, because I was just thinking, you want it to be behind the camera, and now you're in front of it. So it's like, no, it's a nice surprise, because obviously it's nice to do it together.
No,
but
it's crazy. It's crazy.
No, I never expected it still.
No, literally. You know, it's only right that we speak about United, man.
It's only right to start with them. We're big United fans, innit? We're big United fans.
Yeah.
Sometimes I don't know why.
Literally.
But yeah, it's only right. So obviously, we've been smashed. We've absolutely got twanged by City. Where do you even start? I'd go from, what did you think of the lineup? What did you think of the, you know, there's obviously, forget the lineup also, because obviously I know you're getting I think you're at your ends meet with certain players that didn't play today. So, in terms of the lineup, I was okay with it. A lot of people saying Rashford and that, but for me, he deserves to sit on the bench. I don't care if Ronaldo and Cavani and
he deserves to rot on it.
All of that.
He deserves to rot on it, bro.
So people are saying Rashford because their man were out. He deserved to actually go through that and say, look, you know what?
You're not important.
Even if them man are all out, you're not playing.
You're
you
not
get
important.
What I'm saying?
You're not.
So I was happy with it. I don't know about you.
To be honest, I'm past seeing lineups and getting happy.
No, of course, yeah.
I'm past seeing lineups and saying, ooh, that looks good. That because
you never know.
More time when I see a lineup that looks good, I'm like, yeah, this is it, and they'll just put on a debacle and just show me why getting excited about lineups is nothing. Do you know what I mean? So I wasn't really moved by the lineup. I was more looking at the personnel in terms of how we was gonna approach the game and what kind of system and things like that. So what did you think about Pogba and Bruno up top in the first half?
I'm gonna be honest with you. The first, some people saying the first half. I'll give it the first 25 minutes, first half an hour. I remember under Van Gaal, we went to Liverpool and bought them man off the park. I think it was I don't know what the score was, but I remember bopping them off the park. And I remember I was watching that first 25 minutes and it reminded me of that. Apart from conceding, obviously, the early first goal today, but that performance, I was like, Ralph has actually gone and said, we're actually gonna go toe to toe with these man. So, in terms of them first 25 minutes, I liked what I saw, and it reminded me of that day. And I don't want it to sound like obviously we got smashed 4-1 today and we bopped Liverpool that day, but I don't want it to sound like I'm comparing it. But for that first 25 minutes, it brought similarities to me. So. But I think the difference today was that day we played against a poor Liverpool side who aren't what they are today. And today we more than not even met our match. That we met the best team in the world, and obviously the 4-1 scoreline and the way the second half played out
should have been way more.
Obviously showed. So that's why it only lasted 25 minutes because we couldn't do it for 90. So
it's funny because he's coming. Remember, his philosophy is 4-2-2-2.
Mm-hmm.
His philosophy is...
And apparently, I say apparently because I've not seen it yet, but a pressing game.
Yeah. In bits.
Yeah.
Cool. So his philosophy is 4-2-2-2. How is man scrapping it midway through this? Midway through, he's been here, bro. That just shows... that's just a reflection on the players. Would we say he done that today? Would you say that he done it was a 4-2-2? Because some people were saying it was literally 4-4-2. How did you see that in terms of the formation?
To begin with Pogba and Bruno up top, it did seem like a 4-2-2. Yeah, no, it leaned into that 4-2-2-2. But then obviously, like I said, we more than met our match today. So it went well for 25 minutes, and then for the last 15 of this first half and the whole of the second half, you're gonna breeze out. And I feel sorry for Ralph because at the end of the day, he came into a broken dressing room. Like, this is probably the most toxic dressing room in world football. And I'm not even trying to over exaggerate, but like, I mean, we do not know what direction we're going in, squad wise. Like, we've got there's questions over the captaincy. There's questions over Ronaldo. We literally just signed him in the summer. They're saying, what is he gonna say? Is he gonna stay past this summer?
They're talking about he shouldn't have been in the team today.
Like, I'm thinking, like, stuff like that. So
it's like, and it's like, sorry to interrupt you. Yeah, it's like they're so quick to forget the rubbish that's been in our team for years gone by. How can Ronaldo come in and we're hearing Ronaldo should be dropped for Rashford? Are you? When Gary Neville was talking, bro, I was absolutely laughing my arse off.
Well, no, because it should. Like, listen, Ronaldo has a part. Of course, he has a part to play. But then days like today, you're like, Ronaldo is literally the last thing we have to worry about. Do you get what I'm saying?
I got Neville telling me Rashford should be playing because of his pace on the counter and things like that. What? Like, I don't understand.
Listen,
bro,
but
go on.
It's just so many things to go with it. Do you get it? Like, it's just. That's just such a minuscule thing that we're literally pointing on. Like, today, we saw the lineup. We tried to do something for 25 minutes. They made it 3-1. The mentality showed through. We packed it in. That's literally it. Like, and it didn't surprise me. I didn't move an inch when I was watching it. And I stopped watching after 3-1. Like, I stopped watching. I started getting ready. Do you get what I'm saying? So,
listen, you're saying you started getting ready, bro. I was in the shower. I've literally gone downstairs quickly for like, did you get? I've got the game on. I've seen another goal go in. I'm thinking, bro, like,
but do you
not have any shame?
It's from back to front.
Do you not have any shame? Listen.
I'm glad they humiliated us today.
Yeah.
I'm glad because at the end of the day, this run of form prior to this game has been abysmal. We've played Watford, we've played Newcastle, we played literally the whole of the bottom five and not one.
Yeah.
We've literally played the worst. We've won against the worst side form-wise in Brighton, and we've come here today. And when we made it 1-1, in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, I'm actually hoping we do not win because it's like I hope
because they'll come out.
I actually hope we get shown.
They'll do the normal stuff that they normally do. They come out PR teams, but before I even touch on that, we need to touch on some of the performances as usual. So, your good friend Harry Maguire, bro. Like, and I'm not even gonna bash you because, for those that don't know,
bro, go on.
You were making some wild statements in the summer.
In the summer.
For me, it was very wild because the word world class and Harry Maguire should never be in the same sentence.
Okay.
I don't want to hear nothing about his World Cup form. I don't want to hear nothing about his back end of the season, bro. World class and Harry Maguire, it's a sin you put in the same sentence.
Okay.
Me personally, that's what I think. And it just shows. It just shows. He is our worst captain we've ever had. If you can tell me a captain that's been worse, the mic's yours. Could you say anyone else?
There's my answer.
Bro, it's like, you think these games are the games you're going to show yourself. You're going to show the whole world what you're made of, if you're even made of anything.
Mm-hmm.
The first goal goes in, cool. We could say early on they got caught. Because that's what I thought. I thought, yeah, they got caught. They got caught cold. The second goal, we got my man dummying it in the box, bro. Who was he dummying it for, bro? If you can tell me who Maguire was I actually need to know. The guy dummied it in the box. A centre-back for Manchester United. Do you not put your foot through?
No, of course. I'm fully on board, and it's funny because I was like in the summer, like you mentioned, whatever. I made a statement in terms of his form and the back end of last season with United. I thought because there was a lot of people saying, "Oh, it's for England, this, that, and the other," and I didn't like that because at the back end of the last season, I'd say probably since Jan to the end of the season, the guy was quality. And then he would carry that over into the Euros. And I said to him, the boy's been world class. Do I think he's a world class centre half? A million miles away. But the boy, for me, in that period of time, and that leaves my frustration more, because it was like Luke Shaw, them players like that, where you're performing and you know you can perform to a certain level, and then you come back and what do you think you've made it? Do you think you don't have to continue performing like that? Those are my worst kind of players, because you've shown me for 6 months you're a player, and then now I'm asking questions whether you should be replaced. Those are the worst type of players. So I can't sit here and bounce off what you've said. I agree with what you're saying, and it's a shame, because with Maguire and Shaw and many others,
you just need to take a Maggie for him, bro, because
I agree with you. I'm not going to sit here and argue with you. I fully agree.
Listen, cool.
I fully agree with you.
So we have Maguire's...
I fully agree with you.
Abysmal performance. In fact, I wouldn't even say it was abysmal, because he did good things in the game, but...
He's not good enough. He's not good enough. That's the end game. That's the end game.
And this is the thing. This is the key thing, bro. When players have good games, fans are quick to praise them.
Yeah,
and this is why, when Fred was getting his assists, and he was doing all of that stuff...
Same with Dalot.
All of them.
Same with Dalot.
All of them, from back to front. From Wan-Bissaka to Shaw, to Fred, to McTominay, to Rashford, to all of them, bro. I had guys telling me, why am I being negative on Fred's name when the guy's got 3 assists in 3 games? Bro, this is why, bro.
No, because I've had this conversation, they're always going to let you down.
Like we
saw with Lindelof today, he has been absolutely brilliant. Because I think that's his role. Like, in a sense where...
That he's just a backup.
You're a backup, but for me, he's an outstanding backup. So to the point where if
he's got,
let's say our first choices are Varane and Maguire,
yeah,
and one of them gets injured and he steps in, he's gonna do a quality job. But once you start playing him week in, week out, which he has done now, he will let you down. He was abysmal today, along with Maguire, along with Wan-Bissaka, and the biggest. I remember it was about 20 minutes to go, 10 minutes to go, it's 3-1 down. City at the corner, we got hit on the counter. One player ran up, I think it was Elanga or something, on the counter, he had the ball. One player bust a gut to go and support him. The whole City side ran all the way back. 8-9 players got behind the ball. These men are the best team in the world.
So why can't
we are
one of the worst?
If anything,
one of the worst right now in form,
because we're so bad
in terms of performances.
Because we're so bad, we should be working harder than them, bro.
Do you get it? That's
the thing. That's
the thing that annoys me the most. It's like, we know your quality wise is not there. We know that you are not good enough. But the one thing we ask every time you touch the line
is jug it out, run.
Is to show,
and that's why. Because Elanga, for me, he's been again absolutely brilliant. But for me, he's not
quality. He's not there.
Quality wise, he's not there, and he's not great.
Do you get? But he will work and work and work.
And that's why. And I was infuriated at those substitutions today. How Bruno Fernandes didn't come off first was beyond me.
Shocking. Absolutely.
How Elanga was the first to come off Exwell, beyond me. But that just shows how far we've fallen. Do you get what I'm saying? Because like we said, Elanga's been brilliant, but he again, quality-wise, he's not the best. He's not great. So then you're like, because of that hard work,
you want him in
that
the team.
energy.
You want him in the team.
No, but he's literally been the reason why our season is literally within touching distance of top 4.
Yeah.
I think without Elanga, with the whole Mason Greenwood malarkey, yeah, we I reckon would have been cut away. And since that Brentford game, most of the reasons we played was because of Anthony Elanga. And if it wasn't for him, I reckon we will be further from the pack. And it's crazy because we went to that Leeds game, first game of the season, yeah. Varane walks out, Sancho debut, Pogba 4 assists.
Bro, I was thinking I was in heaven, bro.
Bruno 3 goals. I thought I was going to win the World Cup. I swear down. So, now we find ourselves 19 points off City, 13 off Liverpool. Liverpool got a game in hand. Arsenal are above us with 3 games in hand. We're 2 points off West Ham. Explain to me that one, because
it's funny. Yeah,
if you told me that,
if
you told me that day,
yeah,
I would have laughed in your face.
And even we've got the guy that everyone sings about, but he's not asked to play. He just chooses when he likes. I think he probably wakes up in the morning, has his cereal, and he's like, Do I fancy it today? The guy is pathetic, bro.
I was saying the other day, man takes more holiday than I do, bro. I swear down.
It's like he books it in advance. Bro, he's missed 28 games, out of 38. It's something like that. It's more than 20 games, 1,000% he's missed this season. What's the excuse for that? Ralph just said he had 3 games. Sorry, and we're speaking about Cavani.
Yeah.
Ralph just said he's had 3 good days of training. So you've had 3 good days of training.
Ronaldo's out. Because at the end of the day, if you want to
stake a claim in the team.
No, it's not even that. If you at the end of the day, if Cavani's not feeling right,
yeah,
then that's all fair in love and war. If man doesn't feel right, that's fine.
No, I disagree.
No. I agree with what you're saying in terms of man should, like you said, stake a claim, whatever. But there's context to it, bro. If Ronaldo's in the side and man knows he's going to be on the bench or whatever, you know what? I'll be like, you know what? Man's taking care of his body. He's 30 odd, whatever. Calm. You know what? I don't agree necessarily, but I hear you. Ronaldo's not in the team. We ain't got a striker. Who's a striker? No, Ronaldo's gone. Cavani's had 3 days of training. Bro, play for the side. Get in that number 9 position because he probably would have started. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's like... And he's been doing this since Ole's been here, bro. It's not just now.
And Ole's been masking it for him.
But I'm surprised Ralph hasn't said nothing either. He didn't really get onto him though.
Yeah, because
with Martial and Lingard, he was like, they basically said they refused to play. Do you get what I'm saying?
I don't think you're deep in what he came out and said. Why would Ralph say he's been training fine for 3 days, but he's not feeling up to it? Bro, that's a slight...
No, of course, but
there's a hidden message in there, There's a hidden message. You can't expect Ralph... Remember, it's post-match. I mean, it's pre-match. What's he going to do? Make the focus on Cavani, bro.
No, I hear it.
So it's a thing like... Bro, he's telling us he's had 3 good days of training, but my man can't be asked. That is the message I took from that. It's nothing to do with... he had a slight niggle, because he would have told us. Mm-hmm. Bro, I can't keep track of the guy's injuries. Is it his foot? Is it his arm? Is it his chest? I don't understand what's going on, bro.
I hear. Yeah, no, I completely agree. But enough of him because he's gone in. He's gone into summer. Yeah. I don't.
Yeah.
Like I get your anger. I get your frustration, but I've not even put my energy towards him because it's like, you know what? The geezer don't care. I know he doesn't care. He wants to leave in the summer. He's gone in the summer, so it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But I want to know how. That you go to that first game, that plays a part. Yeah, that plays a part because if the mentality ain't right, everything else will trickle down. Everything else will trickle down. So if Cavani's doing stuff like that, other players are gonna get away with a lot more stuff.
100.
I.e., Martial's apparently refused to play. Lingard apparently said, "Oh, I need a few weeks off because you get what I'm saying." So that plays a part. But at the end of the day, we finished second last season. We signed Varane, Ronaldo and Sancho, and we are 1 million points behind. That we complain about the owners all year long, every single day. Yeah, we have to be honest and say They spent the money in the summer.
Okay.
So now, what is going on for us to fall off this back? Yeah, Ole. I remember Zlatan made a quote a few weeks ago, and he said he came to United. He was shocked. He was shocked at what he saw, the mentality, everything. And I won't be surprised if Ronaldo's the same.
Not surprised. He's already come out.
I feel sorry.
He's already come out. What are you talking about?
I feel sorry for Varane, Ronaldo, even Sancho.
To come probably
in,
looking around the stadium thinking, damn.
Walking in it, and I'm thinking, Varane, you're a crazy guy leaving that football club. You get what I'm saying? Especially to come here. So it's like, you look at today and you see, I love Jesse Lingard. I love Marcus Rashford, yeah. I actually, they're United boys. They've been done well for us, whatever. But what they done today is unforgivable. Like, I can't even express to you what they done. Like, it's like what I used to do when I was a kid. When I'm starting the bench and I'm fuming.
Yeah.
I come on. I'm like, you know what? I don't give a toss because I didn't start. You play for Man United. Forget football. It's your job, bro. So I saw him in the one of the highlights talking to Juan Mata. What are you honestly saying? Are you gonna come out and do their better? What have you been doing for the last few weeks? And he's complaining to Juan Mata. What? Because you're not starting? Because Anthony Elanga's starting ahead of you. Deserved, bro. What they done today was unforgivable. They were substitutes, by the way, and they looked the most tired because they were walking around.
Listen. You see Rashford, yeah. Remember, we was giving him leeway because injury, back injury, shoulder injury, all of that malarkey. But at the end of the day, you've come back in and you've been nothing short of abysmal. And when I say abysmal, I mean that in the nicest way. You have been so bad that I'm looking at you.
It's the basics.
Bro,
it's not even the basics.
Bro, I'm looking at you, yeah, and I'm thinking, is there any... are you actually a local lad? No, seriously, bro.
Yeah, because the least you expect of man like that is because we support United. We're not local lads, fair enough.
Do you get?
But if we were to play for United, the least I'm going to do is
I'm dying on that pitch, bro. I'm leaving that pitch saying, and I've given everything to the cause. The guy has come off the pitch, and you would think he just came from a fashion shoot. I don't see him sweating. I don't see him busting a gut. You tell me when
moaning. Someone put a ball in. Same with Bruno. They all do the same. But that's what I mean. This is why we're here today. It's because from back to front, they are absolutely like they you get it? Mentally. Forget football wise. Forget football wise. I mean up here.
Disgrace.
None of them are there apart from Ronaldo and Varane because obviously
they won it.
But
and I don't even want to put Sancho in that category because he just came. They say when
he's
you
our best player. He's our best player.
When you hang around shit too long, you become...
of course.
You get what I'm trying to say? So it's like, I'm not even surprised with the way... Even Bruno, bro. Bruno's my favourite player, bro.
Today, he done a poor ball
and he started
to Elanga and he started moaning at Elanga.
And he started looking... And Elanga's looked back at him like, broski, pattern up. My man's looked back at him like... I'm looking at Bruno like, bro, you need your head shaken.
And people are saying him captain, and I hear it. But when you're doing stuff like that, bro, when is man gonna turn up for a big game and actually perform? I don't care what you do against Watford. I don't care what you do against these small man.
You know me. I'll disagree with that because, in my opinion, he stepped up for big games. But today, let's focus on today. Today, he was abysmal.
And he was abysmal against Atletico. And I've had it from
Atletico was the worst performance, me personally, I've seen. Forget about Liverpool and City because, we know they're going to take us to the cleaners. We're facing a team that's had so many COVID cases. We're facing a team that most of their starters are on the bench. Their bench is looking better than their starting 11, bro. And we put in a Hall of Shame disaster class. So it's like... It's like when you're meant to step up for the big games and it's like, okay, show us. You go and put in him and Pogba that day. But let's even move on from that because we've spoken enough about the City game.
Because we've seen it. Because you know what it is? We're tired of seeing it. Big game, after big game. Atletico, like I said, was the perfect platform to go, especially Pogba and Bruno, to go and say, look, these men are, to be quite frank, atrocious. They've been atrocious.
Yeah.
Let's go to their bit.
Yeah.
Me, Bruno, you, Pogba, change the game.
Yeah.
Get us through to the next round of the Champions League.
Yeah.
And they didn't do it.
They didn't do nothing.
And those are our best players, bro.
They didn't do nothing.
And we can't count on them. So that's why when I sit here and I say, Sancho is our best player. You can't tell me a better player than Sancho in that squad. Do you get what I'm saying? So, but that's individually. It stems back to Ole. It has to stem back to Ole. There was. I said the Ronaldo signing was a mistake on his part. That is obviously a detriment to Ole, because for me saying signing Ronaldo is a mistake is a bit. Yeah, it's a bit mad. Do you get what I'm saying? But
when you give it context,
I think Ole had control of the dressing room. So what we saw at Leeds was the best of Ole.
Yeah.
And what I was hoping was that was more to come. He had control of that dressing room. And he signed Ronaldo, and I think he lost that control. And then I think it went downhill from there. Because he lost control in the dressing room, but I think he lost control out of it as well. Ronaldo wasn't in our plans. Let's get that very straight here. I don't know how true him going to City was. But if we're signing someone because he's going to City,
it's a disgrace.
It's a disgrace as it is. You get what I'm saying? So, also, you sign Cavani for an extension.
Yeah.
Then you sign Ronaldo. That's no plan. You're literally losing control right in front of our eyes. Because if Ronaldo was in the plan, Cavani ain't signed an extension. And if Ronaldo wasn't in the plans, Cavani signed an extension like he did. Do you get what I'm saying? We literally said centre mid off your pot to sign Ronaldo. I love Ronaldo. He's a United legend. Great memories since a kid, whatever. You do not do that, bro. If you see Fred and Scott McTominay today, I don't care how good they've been. That's been our midfield partnership for the last 3 years. Are you being serious? Like, are you being real right now?
Adding on to
for
that.
the second, sorry, bro. For the second goal today,
Oh,
no word of a lie. When I say standing still, Fred literally stood
Lindelof
on the edge of the area,
embarrassment,
and stood still.
Embarrassments. Absolute embarrassments. And it's like we're watching a game, yeah, and we're thinking, okay, cool. The first thing you do when you're on the pitch, you're thinking, yeah, cool, tactics, whatever, cool, you know, the plan. But you track your runners. Everyone knows, you know what I'm trying to say? You track your runners. I see Lindelof for that De Bruyne goal. The ball, De Gea makes the save. Lindelof's on the D.
Let's not start on the keeper.
Oh, hold on. So Lindelof's on the D. He could literally jog back in slow motion. He could have even walked back, bro. And he would have been able to get to De Bruyne. What does he do? He's given up. He's looking at it. He's looking at it go. And he's thinking, oh my days, I'm such an abysmal player. What's the point of me getting back? That's how I look at it, bro. You've given up. There's still things to be rescued. Just because a player shoots on goal doesn't mean you should be giving up. I'm seeing Lindelof jogging back. And that just runs through the whole team. It runs through Fred. It runs through McTom. It runs through Rash. It runs through all of them.
Half of these man don't even want to be here.
Yeah.
Like, I love Pogba. Pogba's my favourite player.
Yeah.
Pogba's my favourite player just because footballing wise, the boy can do everything.
Yeah.
And those are practically my favourite players, innit? But why are we keeping man that do not want to be here?
We're forcing them. We're holding them to ransom.
Why are we? And it's not just him.
The contract. The contract's been on the table for Pogba since how long?
What we done to Jesse in January, but I don't know why he's still here.
I don't have sympathy.
No. There's no sympathy because he should have left in the start. He's an idiot. If we're being honest.
I don't have sympathy still.
The
No
boy's
sympathy.
a fool. The boy's a fool.
No
Because at the end of the
sympathy.
day, why on earth didn't you go? You just had a great season with Sam. Why are you not going?
Yeah.
But again, looking at our neighbours, I don't want to look too much at our neighbours because it depresses me.
Mm-hmm.
But you look at our neighbours and we're
Yeah.
going, why? Look, Coutinho, Sane. If you want to go off your pop, we'll get players that want to be and work.
Do you get it, bro?
And that always that plays a part. That plays a part.
Mm-hmm.
And we never. And a lot of people have to, from Ole to the players to. I feel sorry for Ralph. I've said it time and time again.
But cool, sorry, just to interrupt you, yeah. So we talk about planning. We've got Ralph in charge. That's had to deal with, like you mentioned, the whole debacle with Martial, Lingard, the captaincy issues, the leaks coming out, Ted Lasso, all of that rubbish, all of the disrespect he's had to put up with. But then it just reflects on the board. So you're telling me you sacked Ollie at Watford. We've just got pammed by Liverpool the game before that. But you thought, okay, cool, let's see if it will pass. The board has part to play in regards to the players and what we're seeing on the pitch. Why do I say that? Because the board are always the mask.
Of course, it
The
trickles
board
down. It
are
trickles
always
down.
the mask for what these players think that they can do. So we've got leaks coming out of the club. How's that not dealt with? So you're telling me we've got leaks about Ralph's training
And we'll have something
like
this week.
Oh,
We'll have something.
we'll definitely have something
early
this
Wednesday
week.
morning.
1,000%, bro. I know I'm gonna check my phone after this, and I'm gonna see. Oh, it wasn't good enough. We'll go again against Spurs, or we'll go again against Atletico. They're just pathetic, bro. They're genuinely pathetic, and I'm tired.
But then, at the end of the day, I hear it. But this is what we got. Ralph has come in. Ole tried and failed. Done well for whatever.
But what's the plan?
Ralph has come in now. Why is it going to be easier for the next gaffer?
Oh.
Why? Well, that for starters, where
It's gonna be way hard.
You don't think we're gonna? I hope you don't think we're gonna finish in the top 4. That's a distant memory. I think that's. Well, I don't want to go into other clubs at the moment, but I think that's Arsenal's. But I genuinely feel sorry for the next manager, and I feel sorry for them because they're gonna sit there like every other manager, like every other player.
Yeah.
This is one of the biggest clubs in the world. We can change him. We can change this around. We'll be the manager to bring back the good times to United or whatever.
Yeah.
So, who are we gonna feel sorry for in 12 months? Who is it that you want? Because
Man said, who am I gonna feel sorry for? I'm gonna feel sorry for nobody. Why do I say that?
it's all their own fault.
Yeah. Just stay far away. If you know what's good for you, if you know you know what's good for your health, my number one's Ten Hag. But if you know what's good for your health,
Why do you say that though? Why do you say that? Let's try be positive about these man. Because I know it's difficult.
yeah,
I know it's difficult, but let's try be positive about these man. So who do you think is the next gaffer that's actually gonna go and be like, look, you know what? United can get.
I know Poch is on his knees for the job.
Can get spoken seriously about.
I know Poch is on his knees for the job, but I don't want Poch. If we get Poch, you know I'll back him, but I want a manager that no one's had, bro. We're not. We move like a club of slappers. We just take any. Not that we just take anything, but we just take the old. Just take the old laundry all the time, bro.
I've gone past.
It's like Mourinho, Van Gaal, even Moyes, bro. Like, when are we gonna have a manager that no one's got, that's got his fresh ideas, own backroom staff that can come in, implement his plans?
No, 100%.
But we talk about implementing his plans. He's not even gonna get the chance. Why is he not gonna get the chance? Because every single manager that manages United get undermined. We've got Lingard saying he wants to leave, making it aware that he wants to leave, posing in West Ham jerseys. What do the club do? Nah. We're going to keep him. And we're not going to talk about my man.
Who's
man?
Man?
That's not our club anymore.
Okay.
Do you get? But obviously...
And just to say, I'm not surprised. Like, it's a madness what happened, you know. But it's just like I'm still not surprised it happened in our dressing room.
Like, why us?
Like, do you get it? And
Why
but
us?
I'm not surprised it happened in the dressing
Why
room. I was
us?
speaking to my brother, and he's saying to me like, you're an image of your surroundings, bro. Like his life is 80% United, 90% United. I'm not surprised it's happened in our dressing room. I won't be surprised if the club knew, if some of his teammates knew. We are literally. That's why I feel so sorry for Ralph, because it's like, where do you even go from there? But it's like, time don't stop. We're gonna have to appoint a new manager. A new manager's gonna have to come in.
So who do you want?
I've gone past analysing it properly and saying we've went for the Scottish Fergie-like gaffer. We've gone for the best in class. We've gone for the guy who used to be great. We've gone for the club legend. So I'm going, let's go for someone, again, like you said, young, with fresh ideas, the poet, as they say, and see how that goes. I've gone past analysing it. I've gone past, let's throw another coin at it and see if it hits.
It's just
boring. So Erik ten Hag, for me, I've had my doubts over Pochettino because of his time at PSG, but I wouldn't mind him either.
Yeah,
obviously, at the end of the day, we've got a board that, like you said, undermines the gaffer, which he was undermined at Tottenham and done well. So I'm thinking I'm gonna need someone. Who?
That's a fair point.
I'm gonna need someone who does well in them circumstances. So Pochettino, for me, will be okay, but I would rather the risk.
What's the risk?
And hope it, Erik ten Hag. And hoping it's great. So for me, if you're to ask me off the my bat, if I had to choose, I'll say Erik ten Hag. But we're gonna have to give him time. And it's crazy that I'm saying this after the summer we just had. But we're gonna have to give my man time. Whoever it is, whether it's Poch, anyone, we're gonna have to give him time, because I feel like we're a few signings away. I know we're saying a madness right now, but I feel like if we get the right manager, get certain players playing, because they need certain managers to get the arm around their shoulder. You know how this squad is. But my main issue is we need to get rid of so much. Like, when I mean, and I don't mean to pick on players, but like, what is Lee Grant doing at my football club? No. And I know I'm saying this and it's mad. But he is part of the playing squad. Like, are you deep in what I'm saying right now?
We have four goalkeepers.
Like, what is Phil Jones doing at my football club?
We got him crying, you know.
I've walked into dressing rooms before. So if you walk into a dressing room
and you see
with picking up pay packages every week for the sake of it, because for banter, because that's what we're doing right now. If that's what we're doing, you're gonna be like, oh, you know what? This club is a joke.
Yeah. We got
so the first thing my gaffer needs to do, whoever it is, get rid of every single person that brings absolutely nothing to this side, to this dressing room, to this club.
Unfortunately, though, having made that point, the players that we want gone. No, not that we want gone.
Look. I love to say this because it's not FM. It's not FM.
Do you get? If it was FM, mutual termination. I'm taking, broski, I'm taking that 5 million and I'm walking, bro. But unfortunately, we can't do that. The players that we don't want to really see leave, because fans don't want to admit it, but you don't want to see Ronaldo go. You don't want to see Pogba go. You know what I mean? Cavani, you can literally wash away with the shore. Broski, I don't want to see you anymore. Cavani, I wash my hands with you. But no. My point is, the players that we want gone are not going. They're not going nowhere, bro.
And I understand that. But what I need the new gaffer to come and understand is, yes, it's a process, but he needs to start it. There's no way these players can keep playing for Man United. There's no way. So I know we can't. It's not FM, and we can't get Football Manager, by the way, because your addiction. But we can't do that on there.
Yeah,
we can. So he's gonna take it summer by summer, but he needs to have a start to it. He needs to start on it.
So who do you want gone?
Like I said, the two names, Lee Grant and Phil Jones. Like that literally, it trickles down, bro. That why are you having man like that in the squad?
Okay, cool. So you say.
Then we go from there, and then we go. We got a gazillion players out on loan. Like Brandon Williams, pick Alex Tellers or Brandon Williams and tell one of them to go away. You get what I'm saying? I would ideally want Shaw gone. But again, like I said, we can't do it all at once. I understand.
Tellez is showing today, though.
Of course he's showing. Shaw wouldn't have been done. Shaw wouldn't have done any better. But that shows. Who does that look worse?
It just shows the level we're at, bro.
It looks worse on Shaw because he's a million miles ahead of Tellez. But Tellez, because he's working hard, because he doesn't think he's God's gift, I'd rather have him.
Yeah, fair enough.
So, but then Eric Bailly doesn't play. I love the guy. On his day, he was on the bench today. Doesn't play. Needs to go. Axel Twinze. Do you know what I mean?
Bro, you're saying players
Nemanja Matic. Eddie Cavani. Ideally, I hear what you're saying about Fred and McTominay's roles. Them man need to blow out, bro. Like, when I mean them man in the squad,
nah, I'm
like,
not.
We are literally playing Fred and McTominay.
Yeah, bro. I know, bro.
We've been doing it for 3 years.
But wait, so you see how you said the Lindelof thing about him being a backup? We've never seen McTom and Fred, because remember, they give their all. That's one thing you cannot scratch off their name. They give their all. Do you get what I'm trying to say? They're not good enough, 1,000%. But if we had 2 competent midfielders starting in front of them, and I'm not talking Pogba, I'm talking 2 hard-working, quality midfielders that do their job. McTominay and Fred coming in to do a job. I don't think there'll be an issue, bro. It's the fact that they know they're starting. That's the problem.
And I tend to agree with you, bro. But I've had it up to here, bro.
Understandable. So what are you saying? About Rashford? If you get, bro, it's bro. We're having real conversations, bro. If someone comes in for Rashford, they need their head wobbled right now.
These men have had more. We'll listen to it. I've honestly had enough, bro. And I honestly pray to God we get a manager that comes in and thinks that way, because it's like Rashford, Fred, Lindelof, Wan-Bissaka. All these men have had more than enough chances. Mm-hmm. More than I don't like that. I don't necessarily like Dallo. I don't think he's good enough. But why is Wan-Bissaka back in the side?
Oh, I was even asking that question. So I can't remember Dallo's last game, but it wasn't a disaster class. So are you telling me, Ralph, you saw something in training that you thought, ooh, I'm gonna give it a shot with
and fair play to Ralph, because he's been, you know.
Yeah, fair play. I'm never gonna be the one that gets on Ralph's back, just because at the end of the day, he's made tough decisions. He's coached wins we know that should be won, and the players are just pathetic.
Letting them down, and you know I'm happy that's happening, because it's showing the players now.
Yeah.
Because you're getting coached wins.
But you know what's funny?
And
about
now
that?
who's letting us down?
But you know what's
who's letting
funny?
us? Because before in the past, we'll play bad and it'll be stuck on Oli. But now we're playing well enough.
Yeah.
Wins like Watford. But
like
then why?
Villa.
But then why are we not winning now?
Like
because of
Burnley.
the players. You get what I'm saying? So I'm happy, and I'm happy we got humiliated today. I'm happy because there was man not running out there. There was man not putting in a shift out there.
The one thing we ask is for you to put a shift, but you come on the pitch and you think you're God's gift. It's such a reflect. Like when they go to sleep, or when they go back home, they don't give a toss, bro. They genuinely don't care. So it's like, why would I come on there?
That's the main.
So why would I come on here defending any player?
I asked you that question earlier. Why? That's the main reason. Forget Ole, forget the board, forget all of that.
Yeah.
The main reason is because there is the mentality, what's going on upstairs in that squad. It's not even on the floor. It's not there. I wish it was on the floor. I wish it was on the bloody floor. You get it? But like I say,
no.
Like I say with every half.
Yeah.
Like I say with every half. Like I say with every game. It's a lottery. So, again, how are we going to do against Spurs? How are we going to do the week after? How are we going to do when a new manager comes on? It's a lottery. But I believe if the new manager wants to take his first step and make it a right first step, he needs to start getting rid of the imposters in it. Because it's like, Once we get rid of those,
So tell me who
that's
you
a
want
healthy,
gone.
good start.
So no.
I'm not even gonna get into it. The list is too long, bro. The list is too long. I was naming it today.
Fair
Cavani,
enough.
Martial, Donny. Get rid of these man. Get rid of these man. Martial, I love him, but he's had way too many chances. Pogba doesn't want to be here, and rightly so. Get man gone. Matic gone. Bailly gone. We're questioning if Maguire should be the captain. We're literally mid-season, and they're saying, we're having conversations whether Ronaldo should take the cap. What is going on, bro?
The only thing with Donny, which we have to touch on.
I hear what you're saying. If Ten Hag comes in, that's his player.
No, not even that. For me, cool. I believe he hasn't been given a chance. Okay, cool, fair enough. Training, we're all questioning. Hold on, McTom's in ill. Fred's just coming back from Brazil duty. Why is Donny not getting a chance? But I just feel like he already made his mind up, bro. I just feel like just with Martial.
Fair enough. No, I hear it. Them man could come back in and do. I hear it.
So I'm still willing to give
Donny, I hear what you're saying. But
the rest of them, I agree.
Martial's been in for 7-8 years. Shaw's been in for 8 years.
And you know what's... And it's a detriment to the club. So, you're telling me we've signed all these players. Remember, we've signed Sancho, who we've been chasing for 2 years, by the way. We've signed Varane, world-class, Champions League. We've signed Ronaldo, best player in the world for me. Still best player in the world for me. But it's like we're trying to fit a jigsaw together. It's like, okay, cool. Where's Sancho? Okay, it's this way. Let me try to fit it in here. But it's not really going in here.
It's a mess, bro. It's a mess.
We signed Sancho to be our right winger. So please explain to me. Please explain to me why he's out on the left. It just shows the planning of this club, bro. And it really annoys me. Like, it really actually...
That's what I said.
Bro.
That's why I said the gaffer that comes in...
Oh,
the
good
first
luck.
step... Good luck. Good luck and a prayer. But... He needs to come in, put his mark down and say, I'm the boss here, bro.
Yeah.
And not pander to these players.
He'll be under
if Ronaldo... I hear what you're saying, but we need someone who's big enough and ballsy enough to go, look, I'm not going to pander to...
Do you think Ten Hag's big enough?
I don't know. That's the risk. That's the risk.
Do you think Poch is big enough?
No, but he will work under circumstances. That's why I like him. And it's anyone's bet.
That's our first video on Field of Play TV. Chopping it up with my boy Sanch. We hope you like the video. Like, comment, subscribe, all of that good stuff. We'll be back next week with another video. Peace.